welcome to this week's episode of Skapie's Corner. I'm Skapie, this is Fantasy, and this is our corner.
Before we tell you about today's topic, which you already know because you saw the title of the video and the title card,
That's not the point.
we have to warn you. If you haven't seen Star Wars The Force Awakens, click away now.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Today we're talking about Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Favorite and least favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah, that thing. So we're talking about Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Have you seen Star Wars? It was so cool.
Okay, something great, which has no bad side, is BB-8. Because he's just this awesome little droid, and I want the real life version of him, so bad. And what I love...
Wasn't it so cute, the little lighter thumbs up? The Millennium Falcon and TIE Fighter chase through the Star Destroyer. That was insane. The reveal of the Millennium Falcon, Rey and Finn getting into the Millennium Falcon, being chased by TIE Fighters through a Star Destroyer. I remember sitting in the cinema and thinking to myself, oh my god, this is so awesome.
2 or 3 times.
At least during the movie, I was
amazed by this movie.
I was just so happy that I was able to see it.
A huge discussion point is Kylo Ren. There were good things, there were great things, there were bad things, and there were terrible things.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Star Wars, what are you doing this point to the video?
Go away.
Go away. I remember at the beginning of the movie,
very impressed with him at the
I was thinking, especially at first where you first see him, then he stops the blaster bolt mid-air. I was thinking, this is one badass motherfucker. We've never seen any dark side guy do anything like that, so immediately impressed. Then when he gets some bad news, then he kind of destroys something with his lightsaber. I was like, okay, we don't want to mess with this guy.
We're bad. But
then the second time he does that, I think what really sells my point here is the 2 stormtroopers, they get there and they're like, okay, we'll just leave. I found Kylo Ren to be a little pouty child, throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling I got from him. The rest of the movie is he's this emo Sith guy that I don't really like anymore. And why did you guys take his mask off so early in the movie?
He looked so scary.
So scary.
Badass.
Until he took off the mask.
And then he was like wavy hair. No.
Back to the positive. It was a nice change to see a bad guy struggling, or basically being tempted by the light side. This is something we haven't seen before. Every Star Wars movie or Star Wars game, it's always the good guy being tempted or almost corrupted by the dark side. This is the first time we've seen a bad guy being tempted by the light side. I mean, you can really see the struggle this guy has, especially, spoiler alert, when he has to kill his dad, Han Solo.
One negative thing about the movie was Han Solo's death. Not that he died, it's not a bad thing.
It's a really good story point, which I liked.
But you could see it come a mile away, because he was...
I mean, when he was walking onto the platform, what did you think was gonna happen?
Another good thing that has to do with going over to the light side is Finn, who was a stormtrooper.
Broke his conditioning.
And didn't want to be a stormtrooper anymore. Sword was awful. And decided to go over to the light side. And he's just like, I just love the way he is though, his personality wise. It's just funny as hell. And then he just went on, met Poe, met Rey, and had an awesome adventure. And it was amazing.
Also, can we just talk about it, what a cool guy Poe Dameron is. And the bromance between Finn and Poe, especially when they reunite after thinking that Poe died. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was...
Tear moment. And of course, we left the best for last. Probably one of my new favorite Star Wars characters. I can't really replace Yoda. I love Yoda. Yoda's fun.
You like Poe too though?
Poe Dameron's cool, but by far the coolest person in this movie is Rey. She's a badass.
From where we saw her right at the beginning, I thought this chick is amazing. She was just like doing her stuff.
Where she's in the Star Destroyer scavenging, that whole scene where we basically get to know her without any dialogue. We just have the scenery and the music, and I just love the character.
The way she is.
She's cool, she's a badass. She was somehow able to stop Kylo Ren using his force powers on her, being force sensitive herself, but not really trained in using the force. But she kicked his ass.
And Jedi mind trick right out of the
Oh yeah, that's true. Jedi mind trick a guy without
right out of the gate without knowing
That
what
was-
she can do.
That was really, really impressive. But flip side of that, reaffirming my point of how unimpressed I was with Kylo Ren, because he's supposed to be this mega badass, and an untrained Force user basically kicks his ass.
Shows how amazing she is as well.
Well, yeah, it can be that side as well. But basically, Rey is a badass. We love her. She's awesome.
Also, what I loved about the movie is how they referenced all the previous movies as legends in the movie in this new universe.
So many Easter eggs in this movie. It is ridiculous. And when you see them, it just lights up your life in the most Star Warsy way.
That's it, guys. That was our best and worst parts of the movie. Not really worst, one or two.
If you haven't watched Star Wars yet, go watch it. And also, why did you watch this video then? We just spoiled the entire movie for you. Thank you for watching the spoiler riddle video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
And we'll see you.
And may the Force be with you.
It was 49 times and now it might be.
In the desert, hobo came and told me we all got a chicken dog from one thing waiting for us.